Hey y'all, it's S Walker again. It's still April 2017. I came back tonight to do another video real quick because I had done a vlog earlier today in the car, and it was a car vlog. It was so funny to me, it was, and mistakenly deleted it. But I wanted to make sure that I re-recorded it or tried to re-record it because the topic of it was really serious to me, and the topic was about food not being fun anymore. And I'm actually glad I'm recording it because I can get to say what I wanted to say without like being not necessarily interrupted on my live, but having I be trying to answer questions while I'm doing live also. So the topic came about because me and hubby had went out to grocery shop, and it was different things that he was picking up to eat and different things that he wanted to purchase, and myself also. And I was telling him, no, we're not gonna get that, we're gonna get this. We're not gonna get that, we're gonna get this. And he was like, you know what, food ain't fun no more. He said grocery shopping ain't fun no more, eating ain't fun no more, ain't none of it fun no more. And he said, and righteously, I don't even want to shop no more. So I was like, well, no, don't be like that, because what it is, the issue that he's having is that he's about to get ready to go back to work after having his procedure done. And uh, he's trying to figure out what to take to work to eat. So in the midst of him trying to figure out what to take to work to eat, it's like we were going through the frozen section, we was going through the vegetable section, we was going through all these sections of the grocery store, and it's like, what do you take to eat with you in your lunchbox where it will hold for 10 hours of work and still be fulfilling as a sleeve patient, and you still getting it in your nutrition and your calories, and you're not going to be dehydrated and everything like that. So we came up with water. I told him that he needed to get a few protein shakes if need be. He will not drink them, but I told him he needed them. So we still fighting on the protein shakes. And I told him tuna would be good. The tuna packs, single serve tuna packs, string cheese, and like some cut up fruit, something like that. So what are some of the things that you guys are taking to work, going back to work? Now, mind you, he's a man and he's doing some really hard work, so he really needs something to sustain him. And I told him bottled water is going to be the thing as far as drinking, so he don't get dehydrated in the sun because he works in the sun. Another thing, when doing grocery shopping, the key is to stay on the perimeter of the grocery store, because everything on the perimeter of the grocery store is fresh. So you start messing up when you get on the inside of the store, because that's where all the preservatives and canned stuff is and everything like that. So fresh is really, really better. I told him though that the breakfast shakes would be good as far as getting his protein in and stuff like that, but you don't want to do too many protein shakes, especially if you are going to be working in the sun, because those things will upset your stomach. You ever drank a protein shake and about an hour later after working you got to run to the bathroom? Yeah, we don't want that to happen. um so that topic there was really important for me to get out, because I want to know what are some of the things that if any of you have like really hard jobs, or you have in the sun jobs, like what are some things that you're taking to work in order to um, stay full, in order to stay with your protein, in order to stay hydrated and everything like that for the summertime. um, another thing what I want to talk about too is what I talked about in my other video, which was emotional eating. Make sure that when you guys are getting in situations where, like, I was reading one of my subscribers, she was saying that she had 3 deaths in her family. Make sure that when situations come arise that put you in an emotional state of depression or sadness or even happiness, that you are not looking to food to fulfill that happiness or sadness or whatever like that, because emotional eating is what got a lot of us into the place that we are now. And we don't want to go backwards, we only want to go forwards. You know what I'm saying? We want to continue the struggle of weight loss, and we want to win at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You want to say 5 years from now that that weight is still off. You want to say 10 years from now that that weight is still off, and you look good, you feel amazing, everything like that. Because I am not trying to gain my weight back. What about y'all? And I want to make the healthy choices in the beginning, so I don't have nobody to have to look down on me saying I told her she was gonna gain it back, or yeah, you failed, or something like that. You know, people could be so cruel. Another thing I wanted to address was some people was asking me what were other places to get support groups, and you can contact your local hospital that did your gastric surgery and ask them, do they have a support group? If not, refer you to one that is in your area. um, Social media is really good for support groups. Instagram is amazing for the sleeve. YouTube is amazing for the sleeve. And y'all, I'm sorry, I had the sleeve, but I mean for weight loss period. WLS, for weight loss support period. Whether it be the RNY, whether it be the gastric sleeve, or whether it be the lap band. So, you know, the social media is really good for it. Facebook, people are a little rude on Facebook. I don't know why. I'm thinking it's because they kind of hide behind what they saying. On Instagram and YouTube, they are a little bit more personable. Is that, if that's the word, personable? I think that's the word. And you kind of can see into people's lives a little bit more on both of those social medias. So um, people are not so mean. You know what I mean? So you don't want to have somebody that's being mean to you, that's talking to you really want to have a supportive group. And it don't have to be a whole community of people. It could be one support group. Hell, I'd be your support friend. Just email me or Instagram me at old me is history vsg, or email me at swalk_a@yahoo.com. I'll be a support group. We can talk, we can chat, we can chat it up, we can talk it up. But you just need one person that's going to be there, be by your side. And if you are that person that has not told nobody that you're having surgery, tell somebody. Don't go into surgery with nobody not knowing what's going on. Let somebody know, even if it's one person in your family, or even if it's a best friend or something like that. Let somebody know what's going on. Always have somebody who know what the deal is. You know what I mean? Who the doctor is, where you're going, who you're going to go see. You know, because it is people out there who go and have this surgery and don't tell nobody nothing, and they go by themselves, or they might have one person who can't be there with them, and they go in by themselves. It's just like weird, you know. It's not weird to not tell nobody, because I didn't tell nobody till like right before I was about to go. If you go back in my videos, like I have a video that has my mom on it with me, and it's me and her talking about that, because she was the only person that I had told that I was having surgery. And she talked me into telling my husband and my children and everybody else, because I just felt like I didn't want to be judged about trying to take care of me. You know what I mean? Because the first thing somebody asks you is, or think about you, is that you're doing it for vanity. Vanity was last on my list. I was not doing it for vanity, baby. I was doing it for these swollen ankles. I was doing it for these hurting back. I was doing it for this high blood pressure. And first and most of all, I was doing it because I was told I was going to be a diabetic if I didn't. Could not do that, because I know I cannot take no medicine. I cannot give myself no shot. And I just knew that I had to make a critical decision. Was I scared or nervous at first? Hell yeah, I was scared. Hell yeah, I was nervous. Hell, I was nervous all the way up until I was getting ready to sit on a dang on table to have surgery. But you know what? When I woke up and opened my eyes and realized I had made it, I was like, yes, Jesus. She made it. She made it. She made it. Yeah, I was like real excited. Now I couldn't move like that after I got out of surgery, but that's what that was the dance that was going on in my head. Mm, 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 mm. She made it. She made it. So tell somebody so somebody know what's going on. And I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I just wanted to reiterate my video that I had lost because I mistakenly deleted it, and all of you all's beautiful comments got dang on it. But I just want to say good night to you all, and follow the rules, follow the rules, and follow the rules. Bye bye.